In this lecture, I'll show you how we can add some new items to the top navigation bar. Also, I'll show you how we can add some new items to the quick launch bar. I'll be using the same application that we've been using in the previous demonstration. So first of all, from the view and toolbox, let's say I'm actually having a couple of text boxes here. So maybe one for the title and one for the URL here, and also I'll be placing a couple of labels here. This is for link title and this is for the link URL, and also I'll have a button which actually adds those items to the quick launch. So let's actually set the caption of this button as add items to quick launch, and also we'll be trying to set the captions for the labels. The first one can be a link label or link title, and this one we will call this as the link URL. So that is how we have a very simple user interface here. Also for the text boxes, I'll be giving some proper names, something like link title. And for the second text box, we will actually give the URL and we'll actually give the name as link URL. So what's my overall plan for this demonstration? Let the user actually enter a title, and then he supplies the URL for this, and then when he actually clicks on the add items to quick launch and to the top navigation bar, this title and this URL should be added inside my customer support site in the top navigation bar as well as on the quick launch, so that when you click on those links you'll be taken to the respective URL. So to get this done, let's double click on the button, and I'm pasting the code for the button2 underscore click event handler. I'm pressing Ctrl and dot on the keyboard to get using Microsoft.SharePoint.navigation. So you can see now it has just added for me a new using directive statement called as Microsoft.SharePoint.navigation. So first of all, I'm trying to get the handle of my site collection, and then I'm trying to get the handle for my customer support site. So if you can notice here, we're now inside the customer support site here. So once you have the handle of the website with which you would like to work with, I'm actually trying to create an object for the SP navigation node class. So we're trying to say new SP navigation node. The node actually expects two parameters. One is the title and the other one is the URL here. To the SP navigation node, we are passing the title, URL, and if it is an external URL or internal URL, you can pass true false accordingly. So once the node is actually ready with us, I would like to add this node to my quick launch as well as to the top navigation bar. So I can say for my website, web.navigation.quicklaunch.add as last and then the node. So where is the quick launch subsite? It's pretty much here. And also we're trying to add the same node to the top navigation bar as the last node here. So that's it. So when I actually click on the second button, it should actually create for me a node both on the quick launch as well as on the top navigation bar. So let's actually go ahead and try to run your application, and we will be supplying a link title as well as the link URL here. For example, if we can see, when I'm inside this customer support site, which is actually subsite under this site collection, I would like to create a link on the top navigation bar as well as on the quick launch, which actually helps me to go back to my top level site. So to get this done, I'm supplying the title something like, say, go back to top level site, and then the URL I'm going to specify it as MySP server colon 20,000, and I click on add items to quick launch. So it is actually going to add a new title along with the URL to the top navigation bar as well as to the quick launch. We now have the message box on our screen saying the nodes have been added. So let's actually close our application and refresh our browser. So you can now see there's a new option for you. Go back to top level site on the top navigation bar. Also you see go back to top level site on the quick launch. Obviously when I click any of these two links, it actually takes me to the top level site collection. So that is how in this lecture I've shown you how to work with SP Navigation node class and how to add nodes to the quick launch as well as to the top navigation bar.